talk about omniscient readers while we're here. 184 was last week's chapter. What was 184 about? If I'm not mistaken, 184 was we got to see so the group is in paradise and they're not digging what's going on. Right? They're not digging what's happening with the people. They're not cool with it. And their faith in Doksha believing in them is leading them to take a stand and to take matters into their own hands and be able to handle a situation without relying on Doksha. Now, we turn to Doksha, and him and Suyang are riding around in a Ferragini. Riding around in a Ferragini when Doksha gets hit with the triple, I forgot what the name of the message was, or what the message was, but something's calling your fate, something. It got hit 3 times, makes Doksha slam on the brakes, and then all of a sudden it's like bang, and then it's something from Dionysus, an incarnation from Dionysus shows up, and that's where the chapter ends. So yeah, let's hop in. 185. The smell of wine. Doksha Kim, you are an incarnation of Dionysus? I have a message to relay to you, and this is where your chapter ends. Are you here to tell me that I'm going to die? Oh, did you know? Were you the ones who read my fate? Well, it was Olympus that read your fate. Were those three messages weren't from Sangha? I thought that for a split second. I was like, nah. But if you're asking if I'm one of them, you're wrong. Does that mean Olympus split apart? You sure are smart. Things are happening faster than they did in the original novel. The split within Olympus should have happened after the 10th scenario was over. We're currently in the 9th scenario or the 10th scenario? Damn, I don't remember. It's not just Olympus. There are constellations who are after you. They are very big and powerful. We're in the middle of the 9th. Okay, thank you. Why are they after me? The stronger constellations tend to be scared more easily. They're I'm trying to say afraid and influence at the same time. They're afraid of the influence you yield. But I'm just a newbie constellation. Well, that is true. But the scenario that just began on Earth is very special. Okay? I'm just trying to figure out geographical. We're looking at Africa. Okay. But the scenario that just began on Earth is very special. Some constellations believe that this is the scenario that we've all been waiting for. What does that mean? And you showed up to partake in that important scenario. What does the scenario we've been waiting for? I don't know how, but I must be a nuisance to them. Yes, how could you not? You are much less affected by the probability restrictions than the other constellations. On top of that, you are strong already, and your power is growing much faster than the other incarnations. Excuse me. So some nebulae believe that you must either join them or be removed completely. I gotcha. I get it. Why are you telling me this? Because I like your story. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. All right. Me and a few other constellations believe that you have the potential to reach, and then probability kicks in. We don't get to know what he's talking about. Damn. Is this a cloak? Cover your face up. Cover your face up. Cover your face up. Since we can't break into the underground dungeon all at once, we should all look for ways to sneak in. Thanks to Uriel's hermit's cloak, it's a lot of apostrophes, I was able to make it inside easily. It seems that I'm the only one who's made it inside for now. Damn it. Struggling. But how deep are they going down? Although they're criminals, is it necessary to imprison them so deep underground? I mean, it's a lot of work for the guards too. Last time we seen someone go in here, it was just weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's all we heard, and then it was nothing. All right. We'll put them there and move out. Everyone, get in. Damn, just pushing everybody. No, please. What on earth is this place? Hold on. I'm out. What is that? What are we looking at? This is the prison? It's so dark that I would have gotten lost if I didn't have my night vision skill. There doesn't seem to be any basic living facilities or even toilets. Where's the food? What is this place? What are you trying to do with us? Everyone's still bound and restricted. Hello? Isn't anyone here? Anyone? Well, she's not. Like, all these people, they got their hands tied behind their backs. It's like, that's ridiculous. Everybody run. I'm out of here. Whoa, what's that? Oh. Ah, help me. This is terrible. Oh my goodness. Ah, it's a fire panel. I need it. I'm sorry. I need it. Hold on. Time out. I need it. Okay. They are. When they ugly, they ugly. All right. Let me say this really quick. My bad. This is 185, right? Damn. Oh. I don't know who you are, but thank you. What's happening? That's someone's fit. No. That's someone's face. Hold on. I need to get a look at this thing. You can kind of see it there, though. Ah. Whoa. It is 100%. That's gross looking. That's disgusting. What is this? It can't be. Where's the mom at? You can't do this. Where's the mom? Where is she? Nah, my heart kind of hurt. Right? My heart kind of hurt. Where is she? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I was right whenever we first had that conversation with Reinheit. And it was like the double meaning of the conversations and the darkness that's here that keeps this place safe. Like, can you turn a blind eye to this to keep the peace that's on the surface? That's the question. Can you turn a blind eye? This is paradise? Yes, it is. What's that? Don't come this way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God, I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. You're here. Archangel's incarnation. There he is. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Nasty, nasty. Nasty. You need to explain yourself. Nasty, nasty. Hold on. I gotta save this really quick. You gotta explain yourself. I need to know why. Did you finally decide to become the captain of the guards here? Come on, bro. This is 2 weeks in a row, son. Come on, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. What are we doing? Stop. Where's the mom at? Where is she? Is she up here? Right? Is she up here? Show me a tree. Where a tree at? Is she up here? Huh? Damn perpetual motion. You feed it a person, you water it, and then it drops down a monster. I'm irritated. Brother. Me is irritated. I want more. Dude, I don't even remember. What happened in the Doksha part again? I don't even remember. This whole back half, just completely just deleted the whole first half of the chapter. Hold on. I don't think it's filtering as probability. Doksha said it only filters when incarnations don't know. He should hear everything. Should he hear? Technically, he's a constellation, so he should hear everything. Handle the probability. That's how information censorship due to probability works. Probability punishes people / creatures for the acts that have already committed in order to balance scenarios. Prevention is better than cure. So probability definitely will go for prevention first, which is censorship. I read that and I still don't know what you mean. Handle the probability. That's not how information censorship due to probability works. Okay? Probability punishes people / creatures for the acts that have already committed in order to balance scenarios. I get that. Prevention is better than cure. So probability definitely will go for prevention first, which is censorship. Okay, I understand now. I had to put my big boy pants on, put my thinking cap on. I got it. Okay. That's right. Dionysus said something about, what did he say? What did Dionysus say? Dionysus said what did Dionysus say? Me and a few other constellations believe that you have the potential to reach I think for there to be something about reaching a potential, for Doksha not to know what it is would be kind of crazy. Dude, I don't know. I wish this was like 5 or 6 more panels longer. Just 5 or 6 more panels longer. That's all. Damn it. That's all. Man. So I mentioned it before, but back whenever Doksha and Reinhardt had their initial conversation, when they first came face to face, and I was like giving praise to the series on how they're having this conversation about excuse me, about perpetual motion, this nice pretty looking flower, and being able to look at the two of them, look at the conversation and realize that there's two different things that are being talked about. You just have to look through it. And it's like it was clear that something terrible is happening here so that there's peace. Right? We know what outside of paradise is. We've encountered it. We seen a person get taken down there. We heard stuff. Person never came back. We get to hear no one's ever come back after they've been taken. So you know something crazy is going on to maintain paradise. Now, the question I remember asking was, can you turn a blind eye to whatever is going on to maintain this peace, to maintain this utopia? Is the wrongdoings that are happening, are they stronger than the good that's happening? So it's like, okay, we have this whole town, this whole fortress that is protected, and you have this super powerful being that's at the head of it that will fight and that will do his damnedest to protect paradise, even the idea of it. But at the expense of anyone that acts out, anybody that disagrees, anyone that just doesn't fit in with paradise, they just get culled. They're gone. And they get turned into a demon monster abomination thing down in the dungeons. Can you overlook that? If you can, then join. Then Huan join the guards and become the captain. But if you can't, what will you do? Do you challenge Reinheit? Reinheit is mad powerful. What do you do? And then also to see the tree, right? To have like to see the talk about perpetual motion, and then you get the panel whenever Reinheit's like, that's not what should be worried about. And then like you get the black and white and perpetual, it's like all gothic looking, and you see it fall. And then you get down here and you get this tree, right? That is decrepit, but it has this fruit. But then under the tree there are mounds of these monster things, and you see all the eyes on them, as if like they were grown and ripened and they fell, and then they kind of stay down there for a little bit, and then they get up and then they find their little hole that they could go into. So it's like the taking the perpetual motion, and it's like we have to feed it, and then you feed it, and then it goes, it blooms, and then after it blooms, it dies, it falls, it hits the ground, then you gotta feed it again to make sure that it could keep that same cycle going on, right? You keep that same cycle happening, and it's like, now it's like, can you get into what paradise is? Because what if we have a couple days and there's I don't know if the link to like perpetual motion, the flower, and whatever this big tree down here that seemingly is birthing these monsters, I don't know what the correlation is. Perpetual motion has to be consistently taken care of day in and day out so that it could die and bloom constantly. Now, I don't know if you have to constantly keep a steady flow of nourishment to this tree so that it can bloom and drop these monsters, and then you keep feeding it. I don't know if there needs to be. But now, let's just hypothetically say that there is a need, that you have to keep feeding it. So there has to be something happening. What, like we heard Homeboy whenever he was like, wait, but I didn't do anything. What's going on? Are we fabricating things that happen in paradise between people? Do we fabricate it? Do we just randomly select someone and tell them that they did something wrong? But we know they didn't do anything wrong, but we have to feed it. And it could be a bunch of people all at once, like these protests, or is it one person? Is there a quota that we need to reach for this tree to be satiated? Is that a thing? I don't know, but now it's again, you have to look back at it. Does that justify paradise? Right? Does it justify paradise? Can you allow it? It's a tough one. It's a tough one because for Huan, she found somewhere that she could essentially let her guard down. She found somewhere that to the naked eye a place that deserves to be protected. Right? These people need the support. Like, nobody wants to keep fighting forever. We don't want to die. So you're telling me there's this place that we can stay and that none of that will happen to us? Why not? But now it's being revealed to you that this is paradise is not so much. And what will you do? I think her righteous indignation is gonna flare. So she's definitely gonna jump into action. I don't know if she'll be like persuaded at all. But does it make for an interesting dynamic that's in conversation that possibly could happen between Reinheit and Huan? Also, with him being here, is Doksha gonna try to make his way back because he knows what's happening? So I'm not sure if Reinhardt showing up down here is something that always would have happened. What's going to be the dealio? What's going to be moving on from here? Like, well, I don't know. It feels like if they were to try to scrap, he's going to just wipe the floor with them. So I don't know. Man. I'm having a good time with this little paradise little arc that's happening. The second floor of the demon castle, the dark castle. The dark castle, right? I'm having fun with this arc. Besides getting to the end of the chapter. But real quick to touch on Doksha. We've seen, as far as constellations on Olympus go, we have Dionysus, Persephone, and proxy Hades have support. Or is there anyone else that I'm missing? Is Reinhardt that dumb? Does he want to join him? Because this is a terrible advertisement. I think Reinhardt, I think this might have always been the plan for her. I'll say that. I think for her, because he offered her the position of captain of the guard. So to be captain of the guard, she would have to be made aware of this place eventually. If all the guards know what's up, she would have to be made aware. So I could see that this is something that inevitably would have happened, because if, let's say, like, Doksha didn't have those conversations with her, she drank the Kool-Aid, she was down. She definitely, we seen her go out there and save the people, bring them paradise. She would have taken the position of captain if not had this thrown in her face. So I think Reinhardt, this was going to be something that they had to broach eventually. But knowing her, there's no situation. I don't think there's no possibility that she would even be cool with this whatsoever. Even if she was still drinking the Kool-Aid and wasn't second guessing things after conversations with Doksha and with everyone else, even if she was drinking the Kool-Aid hardcore, I still think she wouldn't be cool with this. But then it's just like, where does that leave her now? Is she gonna fight Reinhardt? Like, no. It's like Doksha thought about it. He was like, man, I think I can kill him. I'm pretty sure I might be able to get this guy. But then what? Like, I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So what is she gonna do? What is the group gonna do? What's the play? What's the play? Where do we go from here? Like, if he wants to run down on them, what are they gonna do to keep him off of them? I don't know. Is her decision even matter? Even Doksha was saying that he might be able to beat him. What could stop him from using her as food? I think he might appreciate her. He might appreciate her. I do. I think so. Maybe he might fodderize her and be like, yeah, you can eat too. But I think he made this offer for a reason. He made the offer for a reason. Just like Doksha's, like, you see something in her, I think. Unless she was able to use Judgment Time, but it only applies to evil enemies, and we already know that decision comes from the constellation of Eden, right? So I don't know. I do not know. This is an interesting dilemma we have ourselves in. It is. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't know what the play is from here. I don't know. Like, does Reinhardt have control over them? Does he say a word and these monsters stop moving? Where's the mom? I don't give a damn about anything else. Where's the mom at? She got taken down here. Where is she? Where is she? If she's in one of them flowers and she drop and come out as a mutated monster, I'm gonna be sick. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be sick. Where is she? Yeah, I agree. I'd be more confident if she had backup. But right now, it seems like she's the first person that made it in and instantly got taken down here and locked in here. Given that these things attack instantly, I think we already know what happened. I know, but you can't take the hope away. I'm not taking the hope away. Where is she? Take her to please have taken her to another cell. No. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that, man. Not like that. Not like I was talking about Doksha and Olympus. So right now we have the support of 2 constellations from Olympus, correct? Persephone, by proxy Hades, and Dionysus. Dilemma, I think it's obvious to me. Just burn everything. The concept of a person deciding. The concept of a person deciding someone else's fate is ridiculous. Let nature do its work. I hear you. I just say it's a dilemma because of the questions that she was asking her. So it's like, you never know. For a split second, like, we know how she is. We know she's probably gonna be on go time, but there might be, like, just like how she had this moment, like, this is paradise. Like, this is what I'm looking at is paradise. And you never know. She drank the Kool-Aid before. If he starts speaking them sweet nothings, for a split second, she might hesitate and be like, could I? Nah. And it could be something like that. But there's you never know. You never know. I mean, technically we only have the sport underworld because they're considered different as Olympus. Okay. So that means Hades and Persephone don't count. Or do they count? Whenever we talk about Olympus, I should say. When we talk about Olympus, do they count in Olympus? Or does Olympus count from the gods that actually sit on Mount Olympus? That have actual seats? It's a stretch. So, okay. I don't know. I guess we only have Dionysus on our side. Yes. Yeah, I think that means we only have Dionysus on our side. But then if you just count the Greek gods that come from Greek mythology, we have a couple on our side. We got a couple on our side. That's just Olympus alone. Few constellations think that you have the potential to become. You have the potential to become. I don't know what possibly could be. I really sat there with my limited knowledge. My limited knowledge and my minuscule understanding of how the star stream and constellations and all this stuff works, tried to sit there and figure out what the redacted thing could be. I need to go to bed. I really did. I really closed my eyes really tight and thought, what could it be? What could it be? I have no idea what it could be. I don't think you can hint at what it could be. Man, one thing, your girlfriend actually spoiled you about what those, what they mean. Although annoying, it wasn't that big of a spoiler. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, constellations, different nebula, are worried at how fast Doksha is growing, because he's growing really quick, really fast, and it's like they kind of don't know why. I started thinking about fourth wall stuff. It's funny. I think it's pretty easy to guess due to the sentence structures. I was thinking like fourth wall stuff. Like, what does fourth wall think about when probability happens? Is fourth wall like, ooh, information? Now we need to go harder to get this information. Oh my goodness. Spit it out. I have something on the tip of my tongue I need to say. I left my mind. Oh my goodness. No, it's gone. Hold on. What was it? Bro, what was it? Oh, it was about the what was it called? The scenario we've been waiting for? What does that mean? What does the scenario, rhetorical? What does the scenario, I'm speaking to people, not you guys that are here. Just to anyone that's still watching the video. Rhetorical. What does that mean? Like, what kind of shenanigans are afoot for there to be a scenario we've been waiting for? And now I'm like, what could that mean? Could there be like another entity showing up? Could this be like, oh, when this scenario shows up, we're gonna make sure that he is dead? Could it be that? I don't know. What else could it be? I don't know. I don't got anything else. Ay. Only thing I can think of is that this scenario is part of some kind of prophecy that points to something. That is true. Doksha still needs one more fable. So who knows if leading up to this scenario, I don't know if he'll get his last fable from this scenario, or will it be that whatever that next, or not the next one, whatever that probable scenario, whatever the scenario is, Jesus. Whatever the scenario is, maybe he can do something in that last one. I don't know. And I don't have anything else. Honestly, I don't think there is pretty much anything else, though. You got the stuff with Doksha, the conversation that he was having with Dionysus, and then we cut over to Huan and this stuff, and this was crazy. Back half of the chapter was insane. Or I should say the Huan focus part of the chapter was crazy, and that was like 2/3 of the chapter. And that's it. That's all I got. Is there anything else? No, that covers that. I think we're good.